Homemade fried rice with pork. It's delicious, salty, very easy to do. I'll walk you through it. Trust the process, believe in yourself. Are you ready? Let's go. So what you see me chop is not going to be in the recipe in the description. I've said this quite a few times because people have asked, you know, they've felt confused because what I was making and what I was showing as ingredients didn't match up. Well, that's because, like I said before, I cook for my whole family and I don't like cooking a portion of 3 or 4 for anybody because that means I'd have to cook twice. And I don't like doing that. So follow the instructions in the recipe. That is for a family of 4. And everything I make, I don't know if I make a single thing that isn't scalable. So you're going to see me chop up a lot more vegetables than family of 4 because I'm making actually 2 batches. Now let's do the green onions. Now the garlic. So here we have a thumb of ginger. For the rice we're gonna have, you only want probably a thumb no bigger than that. That's gonna give you a lot of ginger flavor. Those of you that actually watch the stuffing video, pork chops with that, we always make extra. So we can have fried rice or lo mein. So these are the pork chops. This is nothing more than a pork butt that I cut down. This is just the pork steaks we had the night before, the leftovers, and we're gonna put that as our protein in our fried rice. Save the fat, don't trim that fat off. That does help with the flavor in the fried rice. So we're gonna wanna dice this about the size, a little bit larger than a pea. You don't want the meat being much bigger than the grain of rice. I'd say a 1/4 inch square, it's probably good. That's a perfect amount for the amount of rice we're gonna use, which is 4 cups cooked. All right, we're gonna start with our wok. In order to make a wok nonstick, if you guys haven't Googled this yet, this is not seasoning a wok. This is just when you're ready to use the wok you already have. Seasoning a wok is a whole nother animal. What you wanna do is you wanna get your wok, turn it on, no oil inside, leave it no cold oil in there. So you wanna get this hot until it starts to smoke. You do not wanna put any oil in there yet. This is kind of like what you do with stainless steel or even cast iron. You can already see it's starting to smoke. So you want a neutral oil. This is just canola oil. Let that smoke a little bit. Start from the top. Get your little oil in there. That's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 tablespoons. Get it all around because your rice is going to get in there too. Be careful with it because that oil is really hot right now. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our onions. You want to get those brown, pull them up the side. There's a lot of heat on the side. That'll help evaporate the liquid. You don't want to brown these or caramelize these. You just want to get them till they're just starting to get translucent. So that's about good right there. You just want to get them started. You don't want to caramelize these things. Now you want to put in, if you don't like peas and carrots in your rice, that is absolutely fine. Don't put them in. We do. It's kind of the way I grew up. It's always been in there. So this is a 12-ounce bag. We're going to cook these to get all that water out. You can even cook these. I put them in the microwave for a few minutes and then drain them before you start. That'll help release a lot of that water. Now we want, this will have a lot of water in it, so this might take a minute. You might be able to use canned, but canned will probably fall apart on you. Yeah, you're gonna see that water go down toward the middle there. You can already see it. You need to get rid of all that water. Just let it cook. This could take 4 or 5 minutes. Now there's probably faster ways of doing this, and if you know a faster way, please tell me in the comments. Oh, this is a wok spoon. I just got this on Amazon, like 10 bucks, 15 bucks or something like that. The handle will probably fall off before this thing ever goes bad. But these are a must-have if you have a wok. You can also find them when you get bamboo sets. You can get wok spoons. See that? Pretty darn close. That's actually for a wok too. It's for rice, a wok. It fits this edge of the bowl really well. So you might even have one, don't even know you have one. These work great too. Now that they've dried out, we're gonna add our ginger and garlic. We just want that to get fragrant. Okay, that looks pretty good. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull it away from the center. Got everything in there. Now this is 1 pot. I'm making it easy for you people. Come on now. Put some oil just to cover the bottom a little bit, a couple tablespoons. And then you're gonna wanna scramble 2 eggs in there. Leave it there for a second to let it cook. Let it do its thing. Don't start pulling it away. Okay, get that egg all sorted out in there. I know that traditionally you put the egg in just before you put the rice in. That's fine, but basically, I do not really care if the rice turns yellow because we're going to add enough soy that it won't be yellow anyway. But you definitely want to get the egg chopped up. All right. Now that we have that, you're going to want 4 to 5 cups of cooked day-old rice. We had this in the fridge the night before. It dried out real nice. This is where it's going to go quick. Get it all together. What we do is we cook our rice and then we lay it out on the counter for a couple hours to cool off and dry out, to evaporate some. Then when you put it in the fridge, that rice is going to absorb every bit of liquid it has, and it's actually kind of dry feeling, which is perfect because it'll fry real nice. So what we're going to do is I add a little bit of sesame oil because we like the taste of sesame. I add some accent, or I add MSG, just about a half a teaspoon maybe. Some dark soy, just a couple tablespoons. This stuff goes a long way. And then about 3 or 4 tablespoons or whatever you like of regular soy. So that should add lots of sodium to this dish. Let's see how the rice isn't sticking. That's because we started it correctly. No clumpy rice. Make it the day before. Set it on your counter for a couple hours. Sorry I didn't show that. I felt it wasn't necessary, I guess. And when you got the rice has all been blended up and it's all nice and even, everything's coated well, add your meat. Get that started to warm up and cook. It's all blended in. Now at this point, you can pretty much cook this rice for as long as you want. If you like it nice and crispy, you know, you want a little charred, let it cook for a while. It's not going to stick as long as you did the wok right. It shouldn't stick much. I mean, look at this wok. I think we got this wok from like Walmart, TJ Maxx, I don't know. But you treat the metal right, it'll treat you right. So we're gonna just let this cook a little bit because I like it kind of crispy. Here I am making messes. Making messes. At the very end, shut that heat off, throw in your spring onion. Again, all this is optional, man. Fried rice is like the Asian kitchen sink. You can do what you want with it. Put as much onion, put as low as onion. I say that a lot in my videos because most of the meals we cook, 1, they're scalable, and 2, you can do what you want with it. That's the great thing about cooking over baking is you can actually adjust to your liking. You don't have to stick to a specific recipe. That's it, man. That is beautiful fried rice. See, honestly, that wasn't very hard. I know I say it a lot in my videos, but it took longer to prep than it did to actually make the fried rice. So, and again, you can add whatever you want. You can take away from whatever you want. That's the beauty of fried rice. And I do like MSG in mine. That was the accent. You don't want it, leave it. But do taste test for salt, though. Let's see if Trina wants to try it for you. Babe, come on. Off your butt. Off your booty. I did remember a spoon this time. Just the way you like it, fried and ricey. Yeah.
Yes. It smells good.
I already tasted it, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's so simple, too. It is not egg fried rice. So any of you purists out there, not egg fried rice. But just fried rice with the stuff you have. So
good flavor. Good
flavor. Any white long grain rice will do. Just make sure you wash it thoroughly, like 4 or 5 times. And you're good to go. So enjoy. Enjoy. It is really very simple, and it's hearty, and the leftovers are great. So trust the process. That was my dog. Believe in yourself. See you next time.
See ya.
Garage
See ya.
entry open.